Boa tarde, the Porto. Hi guys, I'm here, good day. I'm here in Porto. I know it's not Lisbon, our usual little hangout for these trips, but I thought I'd take a little day trip up here and see Porto so you can see a little bit more, give you an idea how it works. Now, this video could be good for anyone that wants to come here because Porto has Ryanair that flies here from all over Europe, so it's a very big kind of destination for cheap tickets. And if you're coming from Lisbon, it's only a 3-hour trip on the train or 2 hour 45 minutes depending on the train you take. Okay, so it's a nice little trip, come up, there's lots to see and do. Now, when you come here you want to get around the town, there's an easy metro system that takes you all over from the 2 train stations, because you're going to come into one, and then you have to take a metro or another train to come into the other station that's here downtown, which is behind the white building there. Those big white buildings up there, that's the back of the cathedral. On the other side of the cathedral is the São Bento station, which inside has beautiful azulejos, those blue tiles I talked about before. Now, if you come across, you see this part of town here, this riverfront here, it's called Ribeira. Ribeira is a really good place to go out and eat, go out and drink, have a good time and party here in Porto. That's like the place to go. Not for dancing, that is way down the river in a whole other part of town, okay, but just drinking and kind of having dinner and stuff like that, there you go. And all that over there, that is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so it's something you really should see. My advice, anytime it's a UNESCO site, World Heritage, you got to go see it. All right. Now you come across, you see these little boats here in the front? Okay, they make port wine here in Porto. That's why that's where the port wine name came from, Porto, the port. And these boats here, they come from way up the river, up in the mountains where they grow the grapes and everything, and they make the wine there, and they bring it down here in these barrels. Then, of course, they add the sherry and these other things to make the port wine. And you turn around, you see there's this one here, the Sandman. Okay, it's one of the port wines. Here, you'll see all kinds of port wines. There's Sandman, there's Taylor's, there's Cockburns, things like that are all over. Okay, now they all have, not all, but a lot of them have English names. Because the English came, they had a lot of business with Portugal, and they bought a lot of the port wine companies. So the names became English names instead. Alright? Now, when you come, you come to Portugal, you come to Porto, you can do port wine tours. You can actually go into there, and there's caves you go into. They have a big, huge barrels and all these things. They give you a free tour. Some you have to pay, but it's like a half-hour tour. You get lots of free tastings, and you get to find out the difference between it. Okay? And it really makes for a nice little stop. Another little thing I like about here in Porto, 2 more things. One, you have this bridge over here. Pretty cool looking bridge. That was designed by Gustave Eiffel. The guy that made that tower in Paris? He did the same thing here. It's a wonderful, cool bridge. You can walk over to the top or the bottom, no problem. Okay? And my personal favorite thing to eat here in Porto are francesinhas. Little French girls? Yeah, that's what it translates to. But what it is it's like bread, sausage, like hamburger, ham, cheese, egg, and then they pour this like sauce on it that really honestly looks like tastes like it's pure salt, but it's so good. So anyway, I hope you have a good time here in Porto. If you come by, it's a nice day trip up from Lisbon. It's a great time. Have a good time. Good to see you again. Next time we'll have some more grammar. Just want to give you a little background up here of Porto. One last little view. And thanks very much. Muito obrigado. Até a próxima.